Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do the Crafting Shed Davies challenge that is set by Jane every Saturday. This one, oh my word, this is a challenge. So it's to be white, grey and yellow, paint, embossing folder and stencils. Now I don't really do paint, to be honest. I don't paint, but in my stash I have this unopened, unused set of aquatint watercolour ink. Never used it before, no idea if I'm doing the right thing with it. Absolutely not a clue, but there is yellow. There's a yellow one, and I thought, well, there you go. There's your yellow colour. So I'm just going to tape that on. This bit of paper is supposed to be for all artistic mediums. I got it from Aldi's. So I just have to open this up and see. Swirl it about. Better get some tissues. I've got a jar of water here and I've taped a stencil to this card. So let's see. Oh crikey, I can't open it. There we go. Water. Dip it in. Paint it on. Can you tell I'm an artist with my techniques? So I don't know if this paper, it will bleed under the stencil. I honestly don't know. I just thought, well, we'll give it a go. I love the fact that when Jane does this, we have to root about and find what we've got to use them. And as I say, I've never used this before. I don't know what to do with it. And so this is a perfect opportunity for me to give it a go and try something that I've never done before. So I'm just going to make sure that I've covered all the bits on the stencil. Go around them all, make sure they're all covered. And I'm going to carefully close that up. Put it away. Possibly never to be seen again. Right. I don't know if I can kind of blot it or wipe it, or should I dry it before? Let's just get rid of the excess mess. I have to go to eye clinic quite a lot, and they put these drops in your eyes, and that is the colour of the drops that go in your eyes. So bin that. I wonder if it's worked. Nope, that is a complete and utter disaster. Oh well. Now, I wonder why that is. Wrong kind of paper, maybe. Right, let's make the card a different way. Hang on, I'm going to get rid of that. There's nothing on there. Let's change it. We can still do a card but doing something different. So white, grey and yellow. There's grey and yellow. There is an embossing folder. Hang on a sec. I'm just coming, just getting my bits. I've just remembered something. All is not lost, because I know it says paint, but obviously it doesn't work on whatever is wrong with this card. But I'm just wondering if I can use the stencil with this instead. One of the things I love about crafting as well is, do you know what, it's only a bit of paper, we can always bin it. If it doesn't work, if it's an absolute disaster, it's not costing the earth, is it, when we make a mistake? And then quite often you make a mistake, well, that's not so much a mistake as discovering the do's and don'ts of whatever that ink is or whatever this paper is. And so it doesn't cost us the earth. And hopefully you've learned from what I've done. Somebody might be able to tell me what I've done that's, you know, not being the right method or not being the right whatever, and it helps us learn. So Jane is yeah, I love the fact that this is what happens. And I don't know, some people do like the swirls when they're doing this, some people do the stamp. Okay. Right guys, fingers crossed for this one, please. Because if it's not... Okay, so that worked. I don't really like it, to be honest, but it did work. So we're better to use the ink pads than anything else. I need to put that somewhere that it won't make too much of a mess. Right, I need to cut this down. And we need to cut it down. It could well be that it's just been the kind of paper this is. But as I say, I got it at Valdi's and it's an artist pad, and it was to make it for any medium, wet or dry. But to me it's probably a bit like blotting paper, which is what that last example showed. Now it's to be a 6x6, so I want my base card, which is the yellow, to be 6x6. I want my mat, I'm going to do it 5.5. 5.5. That is not straight, not by a long shot. That is not straight. So I I need to get this straightened out. I don't know if you can hear the lawnmower outside, and I can smell the barbecues outside, and hopefully families are able to get together a little bit and enjoy some time together in this lovely weather. I want to get rid of, I think this paper is just not good for what I'm doing here. Very fibrous, full of fluffy bits. That's what it is, this paper. That's rubbish, isn't it? So this is a very light grey. Put that on the yellow. I think this is the Hunky Dory card. Corner rounder. It's too big. It's too big. Now I'm going to have to use it because I don't have anything else that I can just use off the top of my head. So I'm going to have to use that stencil. It's just not right though. Do you know, when I make cards sometimes, I'll think, oh, that's rubbish, or I really don't like it, but hey, I've made it, so it goes in the box. And then I'll take the cards maybe to colleagues at work if we're doing a farewell or a birthday or something like that, and they will choose the card that I think is the worst. And so, you know, we've all got these different tastes, and we've all got these different ways of seeing things. This is a little embossing folder I'm going to do with yellow. Hopefully it will go through this little machine that I got from Aldi's. You'd think I never shop anywhere else, but I do. Just a grand wee thing just for this. It goes through again. And look at that. Now we just have to trim that down to make it square. It's on the squint there. Better. So I'm lining it up so that the raised line of the embossing folder is on the 1/8 of an inch line, so that when I cut it, it will be level and straight. Now, this is the set of shelves. I made this set of shelves from a tutorial that Abigail did, and I love it. It keeps all my bits and pieces in it, and so I can just, for example, get my little foam pads and put them on. Let me have a look. Yep. Well, we've done it in a way. I'm just really sorry that the paint didn't work, the ink didn't work. I'm just going to put that there with lots of love. So there you have my card. I need to get my base and stick it on, and so the only bit I cheated was with the ink. I used an ink pad rather than the paint because I messed that one up. Okay, so this is my entry for this week. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video, and I will be back again very soon with more things. So please feel free to comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.